Hi, this is Ann Fillmore, and this is a quick tour of my Writing 900 canvas shell, which I've been working on all year. So here's my home page, and this is my instructor view. Right here has the course information, the course objectives right here, course outcomes. Okay, and then I'm going to go to modules. What I've done is I've organized the whole semester into weekly modules. They're collapsed right now, so it gives you the kind of just the skeleton outline here. So you can see I have everything divided into weeks. I tried to do this all using backwards design. So kind of starting at the end, but this kind of brings you through to the final essay, which is proposing a solution to a problem. Okay, argumentative essay. So just to give you an idea, let's expand weeks 6 and 7, which is the summary and response. This is the last assignment we did. So this is my view again. Everything in green is what the students see, and everything in gray I see, but the students do not. So we started out with summary. We can click on the objectives here. Okay, so you can see the objectives, and students will see every week has weekly objectives. So let's go back. Okay, and then you'll also see that I have everything arranged by day. So you see this is Monday, February 15th. We didn't have class. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Okay, so we started with summary. So I try to base my class on flipped classroom. So they do have some kind of activity or assignment to prepare for each day. So they read about summary and then had a short quiz on the reading from the book. And then on Wednesday, and I should say in class, so let's go like this. Well, let's just expand it. Okay, so this says basically, summary is a shorter version of a piece of writing. They have a textbook assignment to read chapter 11, take notes of on the main ideas, and then bring the answers to this question to discuss in class. Basically, how should you write a summary? Then I have a PowerPoint presentation, a link here that students can use for further information. I'm not sure why that didn't. Oh, here we go. Let's go to the slideshow. Well, anyway, you don't need to see all of it, but I've linked it to a PowerPoint with examples. So that's that. Okay. And then they have a quiz. Okay, so this one is 6 points. We could preview it. Okay, just basically this is from the reading. It kind of ensures that the students will actually do the reading. So it's just an easy, if they've done the reading, they should get all of the points. They get 2 chances for each of the quizzes. I don't do many quizzes, but if there is a textbook reading, I'll do that. So let's go back to the modules. Okay, here's 6. So you'll see in class that day for the summary. Okay, we reviewed the chapter, PowerPoint quiz, and then we did what was kind of fun is summarizing nursery rhymes just to practice with summary. So this one, the students did not see the whole PowerPoint. So you'll see it looks the same, but if we go to the bottom, okay, the students, and they wouldn't see the green one, but we would look at, say, some nursery rhymes just for a fun activity and then try to summarize it in one sentence, just the main ideas. So the itsy bitsy spider, the summary is a spider fell but got up again. So that's that. Okay, we also went over the next writing assignment, And then students Googled and researched Generation Y and Millennials. We're in the computer lab, so they can easily do that. And then they wrote down the main ideas to summarize who this generation actually is. So this is, let me see if this is what the students did, or this is just some notes I have. Oh, this is just one of the resources we were looking at. Okay, so this the students wouldn't see, but this is just what we did in class. So that gives you an idea of how my Canvas shell is at least organized. So every day they have how to prepare and then what we do in class. Okay, so Wednesday they actually read the article, which is on Generation Y. Okay, so, and again, this is my view, so they can either go to the website or download it as a Word document. Let's just pull this up so you can see it. Okay, it's kind of an interesting article. It doesn't look typical of what the students are used to. Okay, and also I chose this one because most of the students are Gen Y, and I wanted to get them a little fired up as well so that they'd be able to write a good response. They should, well, either agree or disagree with this, even in the manner it's presented. Okay, so they read the article, then I have some just questions. Again, it kind of ensures they are reading it. Who's the author? What's the title? What is Generation Y? What are the main ideas? Most important supporting points. And then kind of the crux of the whole article, according to the author, why is Generation Y so unhappy? Because that's the title of the article. Okay, so that brings us down. So we work on a summary. Then the summary is due in class. In class, we learned about rubrics. I've used those to grade their assignments, but they used them during peer review. So that's what we did here during class. And then the final summary was due on Sunday night. This also is the class notes. This is a nice feature that actually the students came up with spring semester, and I love it. So each week we divide the calendar up, and students sign up to be the official note taker. So as you'll see here, these are actual student notes. Then we just photograph them and upload them right to Canvas. So I don't put any names on them. I also take pictures of the whiteboards, sort of thing, if we brainstorm or if they do work there. But this is really cool, and it came about because we had so many accommodation letters this semester, and rather than choosing one note taker, the whole class felt that it's beneficial for everyone to do notes, so we just made it an assignment. So anyway, there's that. Week 7, they actually write the response to the article. You'll see it's scaffolded in the same way. What is a response here? We took some time writing and kind of working together, writing our responses in class, looking at specific questions to address, elements that we should address in a response. This Wednesday, the draft was due in class. We did peer review. Then the next day, we attached the summary that we already did the week before, so it was a summary and response. Then we ended up talking about introduction and conclusion as well, and then the final was due on Friday. Again, week 7 class notes, and to kind of finish out the week, we did a kind of a fun activity. It's right here. I ended up publishing it. But there's a song that's all over the radio right now. It's called Stressed Out by 21 Pilots, and I played this with the lyrics, and it's called Stressed Out, and they in pairs they were to answer, how does this song represent Generation Y? So that's right here. These are the lyrics. There's the video. So that was kind of fun. Anyway, let's go back to the modules. I'm sorry this is taking so long, but I want you to get an idea of how this is organized. If we go to the final summary and response, let's do that. This is one they turned in on paper in portfolio. So here, this is the final assignment. Basically, it really kind of brings them through how to do this, okay, which we've talked about in class as well. But then you have the rubric right here as well. So here, so everything, I can just click on it as I'm doing the speed grader right there. But I can't pull one up because they were on paper. But I printed a copy of the rubric, but then I also added it into Canvas. So you can see how students received points, and this is a total of 30. Okay. So that takes you through 2 modules in detail. I also have some discussion posts as well. I'm trying to use Canvas a lot, you know, to its fullest potential. So let's see. Here's describe a character, and what we did here was with descriptive writing, we had 4 characters the students could choose from, and here we go. So they posted them on the discussion board, trying to use sensory language, metaphor, similes, all of those things, just figurative language here. And they responded to each other. So that's kind of fun. So if you have any questions, let me know. But this is a basic tour of my Writing 900 Canvas shell.